Oh boy. Hey everybody, my name is Seppi, and today I'm going to be approaching this video kind of in a head hung, tail tucked between my legs sort of way. The reason I say that is because I posted a video regarding the Last of Us Part 2 leaks a couple days ago, which I have since privated because I posted it prematurely and kind of from a place of ignorance. I didn't know the full story. So, recapping that previous video, my initial concept, which I still hold firm to. I still believe this concept. I just think in this context, I'm incorrect. The concept I posed was if you haven't seen the leaks, avoid them. If you have, don't just look at a list of bullet points and think that that's as good as the story's going to get. You don't know the context. You don't know how the story progresses and plays out, and you're not getting the full experience. You might end up liking it even if you read a bullet point that sounds bad. I still think in a way that could potentially be true, but some of you guys have pointed to me in the comments and said, hey, if you look at the leaks, you're really not going to like what you see. And they were kind of not really to spoil anything for me. Some were pretty rude, but for the most part, everyone was just like, hey, look at them, see what you think. So I did. I was hard pressed not to. I tried my best to avoid them, but I wanted to see if I was right in this scenario or if I was wrong. Turns out, oh boy. I was kind of not really aware of all this stuff going on behind the scenes at Naughty Dog. But anyways, I didn't know too much about the situation with why the leaks were leaked, potentially. We don't know 100% for sure, but it is highly speculated and maybe even confirmed at this point that it was a disgruntled employee. It came from inside. There was a pay dispute. Higher ups got their bonuses, but they wouldn't give them out to the people who, were expecting bonuses down the road, 6 months after the game's released. And then they delayed the game, so that would have been even further. And you got people who had to feed their families and were in a really weird situation right now, and money is tight. So all that aside, then you have the higher ups and the director of the game, who's apparently in contact / was influenced by Anita Sarkeesian. I might be getting that wrong, but the very beloved by all Anita Sarkeesian had her hand in the project, allegedly. A lot of this stuff is very close to confirmed, but not quite confirmed. Anyways, a lot of bad stuff behind the scenes going on with employees not being treated right. You got the crunch culture. You got all sorts of stuff. You got people influencing the game who only have one objective. They only have one agenda, and it really diminishes storytelling. Now, I'm not going to be going into the leaks. This is a no spoiler zone, non-spoiler video. We're not going to talk about the details, but I am going to talk about how I am kind of very disappointed in what I saw. Safe to say that Sony has its Halo 5. And Halo 5 had a lot of issues, but there's one glaring issue in Halo 5. And if you know what that is, you can kind of get a sense of what's going on with Naughty Dog with The Last of Us Part 2, which I think is a really bad idea, a really bad mistake. And that's not the only one. There's tons of mistakes that, as a fan, as someone who is highly impacted by The Last of Us Part 1, back in, 2013, 2012? I mean, Naughty Dog, Sony, you know your fan base. I say this all the time. You know your fan base. There have been breadcrumb trails leading us to assume that maybe this was going to be a little bit more woke, you could say, a little more agenda driven, and things to that effect. Not only do you have the Halo 5 problem, you have storytelling beats that, again, they're just beats. They might play out in a very impactful, amazing way, but the result is just so horrible that how do you expect me to continue playing this game? You made Last of Us Part 1, you made me fall in love with your masterful storytelling with these characters, with this world, and now you do the things that apparently are confirmed in these leaks. How do you expect me to continue playing? This is not sequel stuff. This is the series is running out of ideas, and you're jumping the shark type of stuff. You know, this is wild, bold moves that I just can't see playing out in a way that's going to be appealing. And again, I mean, I'm singing a totally different tune to the video I privated the other day. I do believe that, yeah, you should give stuff a chance, but when money is this tight, when Naughty Dog employees have been worked to the bone, yeah, they deserve their bonuses, and I guess the success of the game will give them their bonuses, but also in the grand scheme of things, do we really want to be supporting that? Do we really want to be rewarding behavior from companies like that, where it's all about the higher up and the grunts can just eat it, and horrible mindsets? So I don't know that I want to support that. And again, this is just my opinion. You might play the game, you might not watch the leaks, you might watch the leaks or learn of them and still play it. You might love it. I'm not saying you shouldn't love it. This is just coming from someone who was kind of championing the game and saying, look, just play it. You know, Naughty Dog has not steered us wrong. We trust Naughty Dog. Well, trust can be broken. And I guess with these leaks, this does not, I will say, it's not 100%. I can't say anything in the future is 100%. I can't say 100% the game's going to suck. But what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, oof. Why? Why, Naughty Dog? Why would you do this? And I'm kind of rambling at this point, but that's essentially it. I mean, if you want to buy it, go ahead. At this point, my original moral set, my original mindset of wait and see, with money being as tight as it is and knowing all the stuff behind the scenes that's been going on, I'm not entirely sure that it's a good idea to wait and see. I don't know though. Like, I can't speak for anyone else. This is just me talking and venting a little bit about the fact that, you know, I was wrong with what I originally said. Wow. I mean, the game still looks gorgeous and it might still be fun, but wow. Huh. Yeah, that's really all I got to say. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Be respectful to each other. Don't yell at each other if someone does like this. If they don't like it, just let everyone have their opinions. But yeah, this is a little concerning. So share this video, like and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.